Hey guys, Captain Foley with you for a Rant Alert Supplemental. Let's get into it in a second here. We'll wait. We've got a minute or two. I'm a minute early. So, I mean, you know, let's see if we can get some more people in here. All right. Eric Martin says they always rush the PlayStation Sony full well. They have issues and very few titles. It's all about hype instead of quality. For those costs, it shows contempt for their customers. Well, Eric, I'm going to say you're absolutely right, and I was going to wait to buy this PlayStation, and then like I said, my buddy got one in an auction. I bought a pallet. He had two of them on there, and he wanted to sell one, and I'm like, hey, I could probably, you know, throw a couple names your way of people that'd be interested, but I'm actually interested, and to help him out, I thought, okay, I'll shoot him some cash and get it, because I was going to wait honestly until it had been out for a while to work out any issues. Because usually that's what has to happen. They always have issues when they first come out. I was going to wait. I was super excited to pre-record, to order this thing and get it in because, like I said, if you saw the main video for this, it had, they promised backwards compatibility, next generation console, obviously really cool shit. I assumed I would have 3D. I don't think they said it would have 3D necessarily, 3D capabilities, but I'm a huge fan of 3D movies, and I really wanted to do that. But this doesn't have the 3D capabilities. The PlayStation 3 did, the PlayStation 4 did. I believe the PlayStation 2 might have even. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get into this. I don't know if you guys have watched the main video on this, but if you have, that'd be good. Not necessarily a thing you need to do, but Dystopian guy is here. Hello, sir. Everybody hit that like button. We've got 20 likes with 19 people here. That is awesome. You guys are showing support for this series, and that's awesome. So thank you so much, guys. Joseph Barbado, it also seems like the current president of Sony has little to no plans to support PS4 very long, pushing everyone to the PS5. Yeah, I've heard that they're dismantling their PlayStation Vita store, their PlayStation 3 store, and I just watched a thing the other day that once the CMOS battery goes on the PlayStation 2, 3, and 4, you're not even going to be able to play the titles that you do own for the goddamn things, because even if you replace the CMOS battery, which is a bitch to get to, apparently there's going to be issues. So, I mean, the same thing's going to happen with the PlayStation 5 eventually, but it did just come out, so I don't know. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, that was my original plan as well, but it wasn't kinky per se. I mean, my specific one was a bit of a pain in the ass if you watch the video. But overall, I was just super disappointed because, like, I was gonna, as soon as they announced it, I was like, I'm gonna pre-order this. I'm gonna get this thing opening day. I haven't done that with a console since the PlayStation 2, and I really just wanted to have it and have it prepaid in advance, go get it, and just pick it up opening day. And then I kept hearing about all the shit that was changing with it. Like, it wouldn't be backwards compatible. It couldn't play 3D. Shit like that. And it's just like, really, guys, really? And then to hear all the order fulfillment stuff. Apparently now it might even be 2022 before they're going to be able to get any more in stores. That's another thing I heard on a video like that I watched last night, which is ridiculous beyond ridiculous. I just don't understand what's going on with PlayStation right now. They just don't seem to be in touch with their customer base or anyone. It's just not great. Not great. So yeah, taking away the PlayStation 3 and 4 functionalities as far as stores and store and things go is really quite irritating. But SC Scout Guy, I'm not a console guy, but I wanted to stop by and give a like and show support. Well, thank you, SC Scout Guy. Much appreciated. Thank you. Ramona Flowers, hi Captain. I'm sorry to hear the PS5 has so many problems. Hopefully they'll fix the issues. Wasn't last Xbox going to be digital only? People got upset. Yeah, yeah, that was the thing. There was, I think it was the last Xbox was going to be digital only. Everybody got pissed, so they did a. Because I'm a huge fan of physical media. I've got a bunch of Xbox 360 games downstairs. So the new Xbox, when I get that, that's totally backwards compatible. Like I can play all those games, and that's great. Because like I said, I'm a physical media guy. I've got physical media coming out the wazoo downstairs, and I want to be able to play it for years to come. Sony just says, you know what, screw you. So I don't understand their thinking. I don't understand their rationality. Like they're really, it's almost like the first release people, the people that got it on opening day, are all like the elite beta squad for testing, elite beta testers, because they're going to find out all the kinks with the system, all the things that don't work, and then they're going to basically say, oh, thanks for doing that for us, guys. We're going to fix all those issues, and then in 2022, we're going to ship out the new ones, which will have a lot less problems. That's what it feels like. Like we're just a huge beta test audience, and I think that's nuts. So, yeah, good to see you, Ramona. Thank you for joining. Hezraz, it seems like most companies want to force people to the new thing. Well, that is the thing. It's the saying they don't make things like they used to is 1,000% accurate, because they used to make things that last. You can see fridges that were built in the 50s that are still operating today because they're bulletproof essentially. Now there's something called planned obsolescence. New appliances, as far as dishwashers, fridges, stoves, consoles, they have about a 10 to 15 year lifespan, and then there's going to be problems. They're not built to last any longer than that, because they want you to just buy a new one. It's bullshit, but it's the way it is. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do about it. And that sucks. But here we are, the total simps, and we're buying all this stuff, and we're keeping them going. Like, I didn't buy mine directly from Sony. Like I said, it was on a customer or a pallet that my buddy bought at an auction. There was 2 of them on there. I bought it from my friend, so I didn't give Sony any of my money for the PlayStation 5, really, except for when I had to get it fucking repaired, even though it was right out of the box, and it should have been warranted, because it was within the 90 days or whatever the warranty was for it. And like I said, I had to pay $280, $286 after taxes for this repair that they didn't even know what it was when I called them to make the payment. They were basically holding my console hostage, saying you have to pay, otherwise you're not going to get your console back. So, so yeah, I mean, I didn't give Sony the money, but this planned obsolescence thing is like, yes, they want you to buy a new console every 10 to 15 years. They want you to buy a new whatever every 10 to 15 years. It's just the way it is. I don't want that. There we go. That's better. Hezraz, it seems like most companies. Yes, yeah, just read that one. ER Mixon's craziest theories. Have you been watching Falcon and Winter Soldier? Thoughts? All of this live stream's not about that, but yes, I have been watching it and super enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to the last episode, which will be on Friday. Adam Juneman, sorry, didn't make Friday. Had movie night with the wife. Watched Freddy versus Jason. Nice. That's okay, Adam. Don't worry about it. Good to see you here now. Matt Boardman, I've been wanting to get one, but it's been near impossible for me to find one at not a scalper price. Yeah, I paid a bit of a scalper price. I paid 800 Canadian, but that's because my buddy needed help financially, cash wise, for bills and stuff. And like I said, he bought the pallet for like 200 and some odd bucks with 2 of them on there. So he was trying to and I can't fault him for that. So why not help out a friend? That's the problem. They're going for like over $1,000, a lot of them, and I hate the scalper thing. I really do, but you're not going to be able to buy one anytime soon. So, not a band account. I'm doing my part. Do you want to know more? Matt Boardman. Hopefully by the time I get to it, they'll fix the kinks. Yeah. Jedi Productions. Hello, folks. The captain is live, so let's give him the love and thumbs that he needs. So hit that like button like Stuart wanted to hit the PS5 the day he got it. Not, well, yeah, actually, it was the day I got it that kind of pissed me off. So, yeah. Eric Martin, are they really going to mess you around on a bill of sale? Technically, yeah, they did. I didn't have a point of purchase receipt. So yeah, and the first guy I talked to on the phone, I even told him that, and he's like, "Okay, well, just give me the serial number." So I gave him the serial number. He goes, "Okay, I'm just gonna send this off to this other department. They will get in touch with you in like 2-3 days about the warranty. There won't be no problem there, and then we'll get a box shipped out to you to get this fixed for free, no cost to you." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Week and a half goes by, haven't heard from them. Call them back. Tell the lady, "Yeah, I already talked to the guy. He said you're gonna get the warranty information and send a box off to me." She's like, "Okay, just hold on a second." Puts me on hold. Cool. Comes back, "Okay, there's a box on the way." Sweet. Right away I get an email confirming that there's a box on the way. I'm like, good. Get the box, send it in. There's a thing inside that says if you don't have a point of sale receipt, you may be required to pay for any repairs. I put a little note saying exactly what happened and sent it off. Like 2 or 3 days later, got an email saying, "Oh, by the way, you need to pay us for this repair because it's not in warranty." And I was like, really? How much? 200 and whatever, 258, whatever, and then taxes. So 286. I'm like, "Oh, do you know what the problem is?" "No, we don't know yet. I don't have any information here," she said. So I'm like, "Oh, great. Well, can you, is there anything you can do, like warranty wise?" Because the guy said warranty, and she's like, "No, because of no point of sale receipt, you basically signed off your rights to have it done for free with the warranty." And I was like, "So you're basically holding my console hostage?" And she's like, "Well, no, not really, but..." And she didn't say anything. It's like, "Yeah, you fucking are, but that's okay." So I paid it, and then it's like 10 to 15 days before you will get it back. And it was about 15 days. It was about 2 weeks, and get it back, and it's worked fine since, with the exception of always disconnecting from the Wi-Fi for some reason during downloads, which I don't know if it's a problem with the Wi-Fi or the system, but nothing else in the house does it. Even the PS4 doesn't do that. So yeah, not a banned account. Global chip shortages. I really don't care. I don't care what the excuse is, and all the excuse for everything, for all the delays is, "Oh, it's COVID." Oh, really? So, what? You're afraid the chips are gonna get COVID? You can't tell me that people can't go in and produce like everything. You go to the store, and we ordered a desk back in like September of last year during COVID. They're like, "There'll be delays due to COVID." We're like, "Fine, whatever, fine." Come May or come when was it? February. We still hadn't got the fucking desk, so we're just like, "Screw it, we're gonna cancel the order." Because they kept calling and saying, "Do you want to cancel the order? Do you want to cancel the orders? Because it's still gonna be a while. It's gonna be another 3 or 4 months." It's like, "Yeah, we'll fucking cancel the order finally." It's like they really wanted us to cancel that order, so we did. Got a desk from somewhere else. That's fine, but you can't tell me. Give it up with the COVID bullshit excuse. That's gonna be an excuse for the next 3 fucking years. Every time somebody needs something shipped and it's going to be delayed, "Oh, it's because of COVID. We're catching up." It's like, okay, fine. I can maybe buy that, but this has been a year now. You should have your shit together. You should have some infrastructure to at least be producing stuff. It's just, that should be another goddamn rant video because that's bullshit. Hezraz, Mac now won't let you update certain software on older models. Doesn't surprise me that PlayStation is pulling that crap. Yeah, like my other iPad, the one I used before I started using this one, is an older one, the iPad Air 2, and it was only got up to a certain iOS update. This one is a lot newer, so it's got the newer updates and stuff, and that's cool, but that's bullshit as well. I mean, I've got an old iPad downstairs on the wall behind me in my main filming area, which you usually don't see because it's usually cropped out because it's kind of up here. And it's got LCARs playing on all the time. It's got the basic stuff, but I cannot update that at all. Same with the older iPhones and stuff. So yeah, it's Bullshit. The chip shortage and graphics card, I don't really care. That's a bullshit fucking excuse. Not a band account, $5, hashtag cap drinks. Well, I don't have a drink. This is not a drinking live stream, but thank you, not a band account. I will have a drink of my Canada Dry ginger ale for that $5. Yeah, guys, hit that like button to help out the channel. This is the Captain Foley channel now. This is not the Trekyards channel. And if you want to send a super chat, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. Things, you know, this, like I said, it's a separate channel. So if you can, please do. And if you can't, that's fine as well. But if you can support the channel in any way, by all means, consider doing so. I'd really appreciate it. Dystopian guy, flippas be like yummy. Hezraz, it is crazy that they are running out of the supplies for making chips. I heard somewhere that they have to invent something new within a decade or two. Not much left. That's like Iron Man. Iron Man 3, where he's got the... Is it Iron Man 3? Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2, where he's got the neck thing. And he has to invent a new element to power his arc reactor. Joseph Barbado, I'm really shocked it doesn't have themes though, especially because they can make money selling the themes. Dude, the themes is a big, big thing for me. Paul, just comment and I will make you a mod. Pretty simple. Paul's saying he can't help moderate because he's not a moderator on this channel. It's because I just haven't made everybody moderator yet. It's fine. Let's see. That's what we're saying. Yeah, the themes thing. Like I said, you obviously saw my video about it where I had the beautiful themes playing in the background. I should have the PlayStation 5 up here, but I don't want to put the HDMI over. There's nothing to look at. Like I said, if I had an HD or a PlayStation 5 theme, I would be playing that behind me. But guess what? No themes. And the themes are what make things go for me. I love themes, as you can tell. I love this kind of stuff playing in the background. I love that LCARS. I love that kind of thing. And the TOS, the TNG ones that I've got for the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, they are fantastic. Like I said, I even have some for the PlayStation 3 that are, and for the PlayStation 4 actually, that are not safe for work themes, which are fine. But, you know, throw them on every once in a while, enjoy those. So yeah, no themes is a bullshit thing. Now that's something they can update probably. I can see them, you know, adding that as an option later. They have updated a few things with this last update, and that's something that can be done. They can do software updates for that kind of thing. A theme would probably be pretty simple actually, but considering that they don't have it, and it's something that I know I like, and I'm sure other people like as well, I find that a little bit douchey, I guess. Dystopian guy, Sony has been going to the shit since they sold off Vio, disintegrating and can't compete with Microsoft and Apple. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that necessarily, but that is cool. So it's a shame because I like Sony. I've always been a PlayStation guy. If it came down to console wars, it was fucking PlayStation. I've always had a PlayStation. I finally gave in and got a 360 because for that Star Trek Legacy game, and then Sylvia bought me the Xbox One. I think whatever the last one was, the last Xbox, the Xbox One. I think got it downstairs. I maybe turned it on 4 or 5 times, and I've got 2 games for it, and they're both Forza games. Just not my thing. I hate the interface. I hate dealing with Microsoft. Setting it up was a pain in the ass. That's one thing I gotta say. Sony's customer support is pretty good. Even considering I had to pay for the goddamn repairs, they still at least cared enough, and they're very easy to get a hold of and talk to, which is interesting because you wouldn't think that necessarily. Microsoft is god awful for their customer service and helping people out. So fuck Microsoft, but I'm getting to the point where it's fuck Sony, because Sony just seems to have shit the bed on this one and just given up on their customers. And I'm not happy about that. SC Scout Guy Stewart, you are so right about planned obsolescence. You can buy a repair manual for your Camaro or watch a YouTube video and repair most things on it yourself. Try doing that with a new car. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And speaking of, I've got like new floor pans and stuff coming for the car because my Paul, who's here, is going to be helping me get the body back in shape because I want to either get it painted this fall or next spring. Hopefully, that's the plan. That could change. Things can change, but that is the plan. And yes, you're right. With older cars, you can fix them. I've watched a lot of videos of people that buy an old beat up Camaro and they restore it. I don't have the skill to do that, nor do I know exactly what I'm doing, and I wouldn't want to fuck something up. So I'm glad I have somebody like Paul, or take it to a professional that can help me get it done properly and at a fairly decent price. With buy the parts myself, and then like I said, me and Paul would spend an afternoon in the driveway doing it, and I'm not paying because it's the labor that kills you. For the floor pans, driver's side and passenger side, the little it wasn't very much. Let's put it that way. And you even need to replace the two front fenders of the Camaro and the trunk because of rust before I get it painted. The two front fenders, they're about $260 each. One's 260, one's 280. I don't know why. Anyway, and the trunk is like 214. That's not bad. So that's like $600 in parts. Those are pretty simple installs, I would assume. The trunk probably more so than the fenders. But goddamn, if I had got a body shop to do that, I'd be paying $600 for the parts, plus another $1,000 in labor probably or more for them to do that. Now, luckily, my paint guy says have the fenders shipped to him and the trunk. He'll do the priming and the whatever he has to do to them to seal them. Then he'll give them back to us. We'll put them on the car. Then we'll drive the car and get it painted because that'll save us another ton of money. If he has to do it, if he has to do the body work, then I'm paying a lot more. So anyway, yes, you're absolutely right on that. So Hezrez, got to go back to work, but talk to you all later. Press like. Thank you, Hezrez. Much appreciated. There is Paul. Going to add him as a moderator. There, Paul, you're now a moderator. Dystopian guy. Scalpers are symbolic of greed. They make it impossible for kids, not just adults, from disadvantaged backgrounds, being able to afford them, further contributing to financially dividing society. Scalpers are douchebags, essentially. Yes, absolutely, I agree with you. Especially things like the PlayStation, which you want to get your kid for Christmas or for their birthday, but you can't because they're all sold out right away. Like this Optimus Prime that Hasbro just released, the HasLab one, or the limited edition. It's not HasLab, it's whatever. Limited edition Optimus Prime, $700. I wanted that. I kind of hesitated a little bit and shouldn't have. Then I went to the site, wanted to order it. They're sold out. So because it was a limited run, I don't know how many they're making, but $700 is kind of steep. But it was super cool, so I talked myself into ordering it, and sold out. So I mean, you could probably find one once they do get released for like $1,500 or something on eBay, something stupid, right? Like, or $1,000. It's like, fuck off. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Jeddah Productions. I used to work in tech support for a major telecommunications company here in Australia. When I told a customer I'd do something for them, I'd follow up a couple of days later. Got in trouble for it, but customers loved the level of service I'd provide. Yeah, I mean, I've worked at Best Buy. Well, I haven't worked at Best Buy. Sorry, I've worked at Blockbuster Video. I've worked at People's Jewelers. I've always tried to go a little bit above and beyond, even what the company says you should, but you get in trouble. I totally hear you on that because it's bullshit to be a customer, Joseph Barbato, can you hardline it to Ethernet? I mean, I'm sure I can. It's just very difficult where it's located, but I'm sure I could at some point. It's not right now, no. Eric Martin, I hope 3D sticks around. Avatar is breathtaking, and I have others that blow me away. I'm just worrying that they stop supporting it. Betamax 2.0, LOL. I hope 3D sticks around too. It does seem like a dying breed. You can still buy 3D movies because they make them for like Europe and stuff, still in limited numbers. Plus they sneak them in on the 4K discs. You get the 4K, like has the digital copy, the 4K copy, the DVD, and the 3D. So you can get some still stuff in 3D still, but it is quite limited. I'm scooping up what I can. Like I've got movies I'll probably never watch in 3D or watch once just to say I've seen it. Ooh, the good depth on that 3D or whatever. This wasn't a good 3D movie or something. If I don't like it, I can sell it. But I'm scooping up anything I see 3D wise just to have a good collection because I really enjoy 3D movies. Matt Boardman, I don't get much. That you don't get much better ginger ale than Canada Dry. That's true. Paul Graham, fuck Apple, fuck Sony. Wow, I have Apple and Sony products, Paul. Hello, Colin. Kate MacArthur, what if Data, Lore, and B-Force heads were all attached to the same body, a three-headed Data? Colin Barrett, I love Canada Dry. Have to make do with Smirnoff and Fanta tonight. Sounds interesting. Paul Graham is here with $5. Okay, supporting the channel. Kepler Shipyards needs a 3D modeler to finish our aquaponics division. You might have less luck finding a 3D modeler here than on the Trekyards page, but yes, Paul, if you guys, anybody out there's a 3D modeler, Matt, or knows anybody that might be a 3D modeler, Matt, you can reach out to Paul. That'd be great. Kepler Shipyards, look it up on Google, I guess, and see what's going on with them. So, Paul says, I love the themes. Fuck Sony. Sony twice with Microsoft. Fuck Sony twice with Microsoft's 10-foot pole. Eric's like, wow, Paul, tell us what you really think. Kate MacArthur, Volkswagen, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, or Porsche? I'd go Porsche, probably. Colin Barrett, modern cars depend too much on electronics. Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. AC Castillo, evening cap, howdy, live chat folks. Hey guys. 40 likes, 37 people here. That is awesome, guys. If you're one of the people that hasn't hit like, though, I know we got more likes than people, and that happens sometimes. That's a good thing. But please hit that like button. And if you know anybody that hates PlayStation, send them the link to my other video. Send them the link to this video. I wanted your input on this. Have any of you had experiences with the PlayStation 5 that you don't like? A lot of people have reached out to me saying I got ripped off with the price I paid. Of course I did. I knew I was paying too much, but to help out a friend, so fuck those guys. That there's a bit have been fine. And I've talked to many people, even my friend who sold me this one, who, like I said, there were two on the pallet. His has worked perfectly. So I felt really bad. He felt really bad, and he even refunded me, like, gave me back $200 because I had to pay for the repair and stuff, and he did not feel cool with that. So it is what it is, and I'm glad I didn't give him a name of somebody that is a friend of mine, and then they go buy it, and then they get screwed, and they think it's him screwing them when he wasn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. Anywho, I don't know where I was going with that thought, but AC Castillo, evening cap, howdy, live chat. Oh, that's where I was going with that. Please, guys, in the chat right now, spam the chat. First of all, do you have a PlayStation 5? Yes or no? And then if you do have one, or if you do have one, say yes, been great, or yes, had issues, or yes, whatever. Let me know, because I want to get a gauge of how many people that are here have a PlayStation 5. We've had people come in and say, you know, they're not console people, they're PC gamers. They're coming in to support the channel. I really appreciate that. That is awesome, guys. But I want to know from you guys right now. Just spam the chat, yes, no, if you have one. I assume a lot of people don't have one because either they can't afford it or because they didn't get in on time to order it or they're waiting. So, yeah, please let me know, guys. Paul Graham, yay, kneel before my moderating power. Joseph Barbado, I wonder if they cut the 3D support to make you buy a new version of the VR that's coming out. That's the other issue, the VR, which is still quite far out. They've announced now that it's going to be there's going to be a cable. It's not going to be wireless, which is good. It'll reduce the weight and issues with that. So I'm excited for that. Much wider field of view, which I'm super happy for, and super better resolution. They didn't cut the 3D ability because of that, because the 3D ability, you can watch 3D movies in your VR headset for the PlayStation 4. Put it on, it looks like a movie theater, and you can watch 3D movies in the headset. It's really fucking annoying. I don't like watching movies that way, but you can do it. The fact is the PlayStation 5's laser cannot play 3D movies. So that won't be a thing that's possible in the VR headset unless there's a VR conversion process to convert a movie, but that's just stupid. I mean, my Samsung TV, which is my 3D TV, is amazing at doing 2D to 3D conversion. I can convert anything from 2D to 3D. Like I can throw in TOS and convert it to 3D, and it does a fairly good job. It doesn't pop like it should if it was made for that, but it does a fairly good job of dealing with it. There's some problems with like hairlines. They'll seem like they're back here in the head sometimes, things like that. I get some things wrong, but about 90% of it is really fantastic. So I don't know if that's what they're planning to do with the new VR stuff, because you should be able to watch a 3D movie in your VR headset. That's just a thing that a lot of people that I know, like my buddy Chris Pico, who's the old ass retro gamer here on YouTube, he doesn't have a 3D TV, but he collects 3D movies and he watches them via his PS4 through his headset. I mean, unfortunately, new TVs aren't even supporting 3D, and I want to buy a new TV. I want to get a 4K. I want to get like a bigger one, but nothing plays 3D. So what I've got to do is I've got to get a projector. Projectors will be able to play 3D. That's not a problem. So I'll still have things that'll be able to play 3D, but I just it irks me to no end that they decided that 3D is not a thing that people want, and that just pisses me off because there's people that want it. There's people that love it. There's people that want to continue to watch them. And you can't even buy TVs that do it now. So I don't know what the fuck Sony's thinking by not having their latest system not have a laser that can even play 3D movies. Again, I think that's fucking horseshit. And I don't know if that'll translate into the VR headset. VR is inherently 3 fucking D, so I don't understand their desire to cut out the 3D element from their player. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Adam Juneman, this sounds like when I had to buy the adapter for the new Xbox One just to play Xbox motion games because my original Xbox One died. Well, that's the thing. I can use the PlayStation 5 to play 3D or to play VR, but you needed an adapter, which I ordered and had before we even got the PS5. You just send in your PlayStation 4 serial number, they send you a free adapter, which you plug in to use the camera on the PlayStation 5, because there's no camera set up for the PlayStation 5. Because the new VR is going to be using sensors, infrared sensors in the handsets and the visor to be much more accurate than having the 3D or having the camera tracking. Right now it's a camera that looks at you. You've got little glowing elements on the headset, so it tracks those. And there's a certain kind of delay, there's certain whatever, and it's not as good. They're going the way of the Oculus Rift and stuff, where it's like UV sensors all over the thing that read it in real time, and it's a lot better. So yeah, the adapter thing. Sorry, I'm kind of like talking with my hands. I'm sorry. Paul Graham. Oh, and Kepler Shipyard's dot space needs a 3D model to help build aquaponics prototype. Yeah, I read that already, Paul. And Matt, I didn't mean you specifically. I just meant if you know anybody that can maybe help out Paul, that's great. Fantas Mori, the problem is part two way. If no one would pay for the ridiculous prices, they won't sell them at all. But the FOMO is pushing, sadly, graphics card also insane prices. So you're saying they're cheap? They're making the systems cheaper by not including 3D lasers? I don't understand if that's what you're saying specifically. And I don't care about the graphics cards. Whatever. I'm going to pay anywhere under $1,000 for a console. For me makes sense. A lot of people are like, oh, any more than 600, and it's like, and I get that, I really do. But if it's a amazing system, I'll pay up to $1,000. I have no issue. So the amount you're saving, I don't think equals out to what you're actually. I think he just commented saying he meant the scalper stuff. Fantas says, and hello, Captain Foley, how are you doing? I am doing well. Matt Boardman, haha, I am indeed a 3D modeler. Paul Pavler, funny, when fuel injection was introduced, people also said cars relied too much on electronics. Well, hey. Paul Graham, I have a PS3, had a PS4, and a $6,000 Sony video camera, and got burned on buying a PS5. That's why I hate Sony. You got burned on buying a PS5. Did you have one pre-ordered, Paul? Damn. All right, so Colin refused to buy it. Ramona says no. E.R. Mixon says no, can't afford. Clark85 says no. Joseph Barbato says no, not yet. Mark Squire says no. AC Castillo, no, but I love my PS2 and 3. The Ghost in the Shell game was epic. Matt Borman says no, not yet. All right, so that's good. Now, I know I'm a few minutes behind in the chat because I'm ranting, but that's what this video is about, God damn it. So now put in the chat, what was I going to ask? Oh, if you're going, focus, it's a two-pronged question. So yes and no, or yes or yes, or yes, no and no. Are you going to get a PS5 eventually? Yes or no? And then right beside that, put, has my ranting about the goddamn thing influenced your decision to buy one? Yes or no? Because I would be interested in that as well. Fantas, I guess I'm lucky working in the business here, and there are some PS5s show up and employees are able to get them because lockdowns and customers can't buy them, getting them for normal prices. That's good for you, I guess, but yeah. Curtis, hi, Captain. No, I don't have a PS5. I have an Xbox One S. Yes, my friend, you do. Kate MacArthur, do your best Cartman impersonation. Respect my authority. No kitty, it's my papa. I can't do a good Cartman. Program. Oh, and I too have a 3D TV and love 3D movies. Yeah, man. Well, you got to come over and watch some. I got a good selection. Curtis Simpkins, I have a 4K Philips TV, Captain. That's awesome, Curtis. Cade, I personally dislike 3D movies. I always keep getting headaches. Yeah, some people can't do it. I understand that. I can, so I really don't care. I have no issue with them. Plus, there's the passive matrix and the active matrix. I have an active matrix TV, which is the high resolution for each eye, which I think helps. But it's got the fluttery glasses, like they have a battery. Whereas the passive matrix, which you get in the theater, which is just like a filter, but you get half the resolution per eye of the total picture, which is, so yeah, anyway. Adam Juneman, haven't bought a PlayStation since I spent $600 on PlayStation 3. Stone Wolf says, Stone Wolf 2077, I'm still waiting to get my hands on a PS5. How does the PS5 handle Blu-rays? As much money as they're charging for PS5, you would think they would have 3D. I would agree, but I have not actually watched the Blu-ray in it, honestly. I put like one disc in it, and that was my Squadrons game to copy it to the system. So, Wayne says, I don't have a PS5, but we'll be getting at some point due to the fact that games I want are on this exclusive, but they are still down the line, so it's not an immediate concern. Yes, and that was my initial thought as well in that regard. So, Colin Barrett, may have something to do with the global semiconductor shortage. Many devices have had functions removed due to manufacturers' inability to get microchips. Again, don't care. That's not my problem. That's their problem. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to pay a little more to have a 3D fucking capacitor, whatever you need in there to do its thing. I really don't give a shit. That's not my problem that there's capacitor issues around the world. Whoop-de-doo. That's the problem of Sony. That's the problem of any company building anything. I'm a consumer. I want functionality that I've had in the last two systems, which should be carried over to the new one. It's as simple as that. Yes, that makes me sound like an asshole, but hi, I'm Stuart. How you doing? You might know me as Captain Foley. I'm an asshole, and I like to rant about things, especially the things that piss me off, and that's what this whole series is about. So, welcome. E.R. Mixon's craziest theories. The problem with 3D movies is that they're expensive thing to cater to elites. You gotta have to buy expensive ass TV or expensive ass VR set or an expensive 3D player or game system. Yeah, but the people that are willing to pay those prices are willing to still buy the DVDs or the Blu-rays. I mean, the 3D Blu-rays. So yes, it's a little bit of a subset for expensive tastes, I guess. But I don't care. I want to pay extra. I literally want to pay extra for 3D. I love 3D movies. I want to pay extra when I go to the movie theater to watch a 3D movie in 3D. If I had the option of watching a movie in 3D or non 3D, if it's an action movie, if it's a theater-worthy movie, which is a whole other topic. If I'm going to the fucking theater, I want to see it in 3D. I will pay extra. I'll pay $4 or $5 extra on my ticket. I don't care. Same with a player. And if the thing is, anybody that's bought a PlayStation 3 or 4 automatically has a 3D player. So there's already one step there. You buy a projector. Projectors are pretty cost effective these days. Most projectors do 3D. There you go. You're fine. You don't have to buy a 3D TV. that's the other thing. Stop making the 3D TVs so fucking, like, I don't understand the technology that's involved, I guess, and that might be an issue for cost, but to save some bucks and to get more people buying your TVs, you're cutting this out functionality, and I think that's stupid. But that's where we go. Fantas meant the PS5 scalper stuff. Yeah, sorry. Dystopian guy, do you have a good PC cap? Ever get one built or build your own? I got a good one. I got a Lenovo 17-inch laptop, and I got a Lenovo 4K monitor all in one fucking thing downstairs. I have never built a gaming rig, if you will. I hate calling them rigs because they're not fucking trucks. I've never built a gaming computer. I would like to at some point, but I don't know. I just want to be able to look. Here's a game that I bought. There, I can play it now because it's in a console. I don't want to install, have to worry about having the latest graphics card and the latest this and the latest that and blah, blah, blah. I don't want that shit. Don't care. That being said, a lot of games, first-person shooters, it's cheating to use a PC because a mouse aim is a lot quicker than a controller aim, in my opinion. I would love to be able to do that, but anyway, if I could have a separate computer for gaming and one for like Trekyards and editing and stuff, cool. That's what I would like to do, but I don't, so no. Curtis says, Captain, is it still safe to buy a PS4 because the PS5 is out? They're going to stop functionality of the PS4 in a few years probably, which is what we talked about when we first started this whole thing. And so I don't know, Curtis. You can probably get them for a good price, but I don't want to say one way or the other, you know, so. Wayne Ogg, Blu-ray is Sony and is the format all physical games are made in. Paul Graham, I know you read it, but I screwed it up and said division rather than prototypes. I had 3 PlayStation 5s ordered from a couple of different sources. Wow. Stonewolf, I would love to try PSVR. PSVR is amazing, and I'm so looking forward to, like I said, the higher resolution and better field of view for the new one. I'm so looking forward to that. The PlayStation 5 can play the PS4 VR games and better. There's better graphics and there's better speeds, so it looks a lot better. However, you're still restricted to the resolution and stuff of the PlayStation VR headset. So I'm looking forward to the new ones. The new controllers I'm not keen on. I kind of like the wands, but I'm sure once you get them in your hand, they're a lot better ergonomically. So Colin says maybe and maybe. Eric says yes and yes. So yes, you were going to buy one. Yes, my ranting about it has influenced your decision. Okay. Clark 85, yes and no. Mark Squire, yep and yep. Okay, good. It's a nice, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Dystopian guy, in engineering, there is a cost involved in down engineering technology such as 3D disk drives, so it costs money to decide not to incorporate 3D, which is ridiculous because they have pre-existing drives. Yeah, I absolutely hear you, 100%. I'm really glad I brought a drink up because I'm parched. Ear Mixon's craziest theories. I've got no friggin' idea if I'll get one. Your rant won't help me make up my mind. Okay. Fantas, not getting a PS5, so no. If a friend would want one, I'd show up. I would buy them for the normal price, though. Yeah, that's fair. Joseph, I think I'll get it eventually. The rant alert will probably make me wait till either some things are added or the bugs worked out. Yes, okay, good. Ramona Flowers, no, I don't plan on a PS5. I've only PC gamer since Xbox 360. Your rant didn't affect my decision. Okay, thank you, Ramona. Revolting Kitty, respect my authority. The first PS I won't buy. First PlayStation I won't buy. Yeah, see. Fantas, no, you didn't influence my decision. I went to PC for some time now, but still, graphics cards are also catched by scalpers like the PlayStation. Double the price or even more. ENGO9, sup, Cap? Sup, ENGO9? You missed a good rant already. You need to go back and watch this one because I have been ranting about the PS5, and I know you have one, and I know you were interested in this one, so you need to go back and watch this one from the beginning. Paul Graham, I have no current plans to buy a PS5 for all the same reasons you said, but never say never. Clark 85, I'm a PC PS4 gamer, so we'll get PS5 eventually. Paul Graham, you did have some influence in that. Thanks, Paul. I mean, I'm glad I could help, or not help, as the case may be. Adam Juneman, no sticking with Xbox. Yeah, I want to get the new Xbox because, like, I've literally been bumped from the PlayStation side of the field to the Xbox now because Xbox can play all the old fucking Xbox games, and I got a shit ton of them. So, hell yeah, my Xbox One plays selected 360 games, and some of the titles that I really want to play aren't included in that. So, I do want to get a new Xbox for sure. Yes, ENG, I know you have the PlayStation 5 and Series X. Wayne Og is LOLing, I guess, at my rant. Joseph, what is the next rant alert about? I don't know yet. I'll probably do a poll on the Captain Foley community tab on YouTube because I don't know. I got a whole list of things I could talk about, and I haven't decided yet. I've just been focusing on this one, and I need to kind of get ahead as far as those go. I need to record a few and then have them ready to go so I don't have to worry about it so much. But it'll probably be in 2 weeks, not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, hopefully. And then, yeah, the Rant Alert Supplementals will all be the Sunday after the Wednesday, so. Revolting Kitte, I'm building up a crypto storage farm. No time or money to game. Dystopian Guy, the problem with the world is that corporations tell us what we need and convince us what we want. Yeah, well, that's a deeper issue. Braden, any suggestions for PS4 games? I'm stuck at home with COVID. I mean, so many. I'd have to go down and take a look at my wall of PS4 games. There's so many. I don't know. Depends what you're into. And if you can get VR, get VR. And hopefully you get better. The COVID thing sucks. So sorry to hear that. AC Castillo, I think a trackball is even faster than a mouse for first-person shooter games. Yeah, well, yeah. Colin, now I miss the old House of the Dead shoot-'em-up game. Even miss the cheap plastic guns. Revolting Kitte, love that name. Red Dead Redemption 2, that's a great one, yes. Clark85, I play on mouse and keyboard. Ha ha ha, yeah, you cheating bastard. Colin Barrett, showing my age now when I say I miss Resident Evil 1 on PS1. I remember that. Stonewolf says, I'm going to say yes and yes, still stave up for it. Dreamer out there says, hey, your stream loaded in Safari for me for the first time in a long time. Hope you're well, Cap. I am well, Dreamer out there. Hope you are well as well. That's a lot of wells in the well of the well and the welling. But hey, thank you. Good to see you. There's a whole conversation going on in another group, and I keep popping up on my screen. Dystopian Guy, looks like fried egg on the Starship chronology. Hellcar is behind you, top right. Ha ha ha. I missed that, so I apologize. Curtis Simpkins, my Xbox One S can play old games too, Captain. I mean, my Xbox One can also, Curtis, but not all the games that I want it to. It doesn't play all the 360 games, which is stupid. It plays certain ones. I love that the new one plays them all, so I'm sure your Xbox One S will be the same way. It still won't play the 360 games that mine can't play because I do have an Xbox One. So. Yes, Curtis, you need to get the new Xbox for sure. Eric, my first Xbox was fun for Halo, then the hard drive failed just outside the warranty period. That's the way. ENG09, my PS5 is bulletproof since day one. So far, no issues. Fine, be that way. Fantas, not sure if I can catch a PS5 in the near future though. Charges getting lower. Could maybe ship one, but not sure how much they charge for shipping to the US, and possibly it's only the digital version. That's the other fucking problem, is the stupid goddamn digital only version. I have the disc drive version. I would never get a digital only version because, like I said, I like physical media. If they decide to take that shit away, it's gone. At least with physical media and some emulator, you can fucking still play your discs. You know, you own them. Yes, you own them in the digital store, but if they decide that, oh, that's going away now, you're fucked. you're absolutely fucked. So physical media is for the win. It's the only way I would do it. Gary Kyle, I'm going to wait on the PS5. They will come out with a better PS5 in the future. Hopefully, the silicon shortage will end soon. Anyway, I'm good with the PS4. Newer game. We'll still play on it. Yeah, PS4. I didn't get a PS4 for a long time. I stuck with the PS3. Finally, did get a PS4 from Sylvia, and it was great. And just didn't feel the need to upgrade. I wanted to at one point, and just like, but then once you get it, then it's like awesome. So yeah, that's the thing. This Xbox 5 or the Xbox 5, PlayStation 5. I was excited when they announced it was backward compatible and all this shit, and then it's like, oh, by the way, that's not going to be backwards compatible. Really, PlayStation 4 games will probably play on it, but whatever. It's like whatever. I still have my PlayStation 2, my PlayStation 3, whatever, so it's fine. No 3D really pissed me off, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm not pre-ordering this goddamn thing. But whatever. It is what it is. Revolting Kitty. The cat in the image is actually her. 3 years old now. Ah. It's Revolting Kitty. Fantas. Wait, you live in Canada, right? Yes, I do. Adam says, still love my Switch alongside my Xbox One. Yeah, we've got, what do we got in this house? God damn it. We got a shit ton of computers. My kid's got a gaming computer. I got a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Switch, couple old DS's. We did have a GameCube, but we got rid of that. We sold it. I don't have an original PlayStation anymore. But I've got the little ones. They came out with the Sega Genesis, which has all the games loaded on it. The Xbox, the Atari, not the Xbox, the PlayStation, the original PlayStation one, the Atari. So those little console ones that you plug into the TV and have all the games loaded on them. I got those things. So Curtis says, I'm still new at this gaming these days because last time I played game was back in the 80s. LOL, like the original PlayStation. ENG09s, I'll never go to all digital only. Fuck that. Unfortunately, ENG, that's the way they're going. Eventually, you're not going to have a fucking option. And I don't even know if they do go all digital with no option, if you can use the USB ports to get a portable disc reader. I don't know. All they have to do is say, you know what, the next PlayStation it's not gonna have a disc drive, and then you're fucked. You're like, yeah, I don't know what to do now. Jaddock Productions. I know this will draw wrath upon myself, but I'm a PC gamer. I prefer the PC for modeling and short video editing. I know some of y'all will want to throw me out of the air. No, it's fine. I just like a console that's like, here's a game, here's a console, boom, I'm playing now. Instead of having to install, my graphics card's not good enough. Fuck. That's the issue I had with computers. So you do you, man. You do you. Fantas, you already got one. Missed that information. Yeah, it's right there. Piece of garbage. Fantas, this is the Rant Alert Supplemental. This is the supplement to the actual Rant Alert, which is an edited video, which is about half an hour long. I talk about getting this piece of shit, the problems I had with it, dealing with Sony. Go watch the other video. There's another video called the PS5 Rant Alert. So, Stone Wolf, I remember going to friends and playing PS2. Love having physical media. Yeah. ENG09's true, and it sucks, my friend. Lousy bastards. Yeah, let's kill them all in Firewatch. 0 hour. Whatever the fuck that game is. Fantas, I'm a bit confused now. Sorry, did you got a PlayStation 5 already or even want one? I have one. It's right there, like I said. But I had to send it back for repairs, and then they, even though it was in warranty, they charged me for it, and fucking whole schmoggle bullshit. Like I said, go watch the other video. It talks about it all. Black Delegation. Captain Foley, I saw your PS5 rant. It was cool to learn that you also got an Xbox 360 just for Star Trek Legacy. That game's a classic. Yeah, it's the only reason I got it. I was so opposed to the Xbox. I didn't want to give Microsoft any more fucking money because I already had get all the Microsoft stuff for my computer. So, but yeah, the 360 Legacy 360 came out, or the Star Trek Legacy for the 360 came out, and I'm like, that's a game I want. I'm gonna get that, and I know it's available for the PC. I get it, and I do have it for the PC, and that can be modded, and that's cool. That's one thing about PCs that are great is being able to mod things. But here we are. Colin Barrett, it's like Steam games. The only time I find I want to play my games on Steam is during a broadband outage. Exactly. Then you're fucked. It's like, yeah, I own the thing, but I got to download it, and now I can't. Joseph Barretto says, I feel like it's going to end up being a subscription-only model with streaming everything like the Xbox Game Pass video. Eventually, I think that'll be the case. Hopefully, technology will have caught up by then, and that'll be more acceptable. But still. Dreamer out there, if anything, they need to keep a disk drive as an external option. Yeah, but... let's see, guys. We got 48 likes with 41 people watching. That's great. Hit that like button if you haven't, though. Let's get 2 more likes to get to 50 would be great. More super chats would be awesome and appreciated if you're able to support the channel. Because remember, this is the Captain Foley personal channel and not Trekyards, so it is different. So if you can, please do. If not, that's cool too. Just keep watching the videos and sharing them around. If you know of anybody that's having problems with the PlayStation 5 and you want to share this rant video with them and the other one as well, the actual rant video, please let them know about the channel, have them subscribe, send them the link, just share the video around where you can. People will appreciate it. Curtis says, yeah, download games suck these days because it takes a long time to download. Yes. Fantas says, got it. Jedic Productions, I await your rant on the Flat Earthers. That might be next, actually. I cannot wait to see you rip them new arses. I have drinks and popcorn ready to go for it. Gary Kyle. I was wondering why the dogs are freaking out. I agree with you, Cap. Physical copies are great, but you can't pass up free PS Plus games and have a great library of PS2, 3, and 4 games. No, and I do download those every time there's like the PlayStation Plus free games. Even if it's something I'm not super interested in, I'll at least add it to my library so that it's there and I can download it at any time. But certain things I want physical media versions of, like any Star Wars games, any Star Trek games, any Transformers games, any Ace Combats, things like that. Those are things I want physical copies of. So, yeah. Ian Geo9s, how about some Firewall tomorrow night if you're free? We can take it out on the AI bastards. Ian G, that might be a plan. So tune in, guys. Maybe we'll be doing some VR killing of people tomorrow. Who knows? Dream out there. Wait, I missed the other video. You've already had it sent in for maintenance. It hasn't even been out that long. Yeah, go watch the other video. Go watch the other video. Dream out there. It's a story. Black Delegation. I love Star Trek and it was right out of the box too. But that's okay. Black Delegation. I love Star Trek Online on PS5. The performance increase really surprises me. I don't play Star Trek Online on my console. And that's another thing that annoys the shit out of me. You can't... All the progress you've made on the PC, you can't transfer to the console. If you could transfer your progress, I would have been playing that shit from as soon as it came out on console, because it would be a lot easier for me to just hop into a game and play. I do not want to have to build up my rank back to Admiral and reacquire all my fucking ships and all that bullshit on a fucking console. If you have a game on the fucking PC that you then transfer over to a console, you have to make it available to transfer your fucking character and your contents or your profile over to the console. For them not to do that for Star Trek Online pissed me the fuck off, and they still haven't done it. If they do it tomorrow, I'll have that game downloaded tomorrow, and I'll be playing it on a console. But as it is right now, I am not starting from scratch and redoing all these fucking missions. I might want to do that for fun one day, but I don't want to have to reacquire all my ships and stuff for my characters, because that's just horse shit. Adam Juneman, still have Atari Flashback, PS3, PSP, a Wii. Oh, yeah, we have a PSP downstairs as well. A Wii. I have a Wii downstairs somewhere too, but that's packed up. 3-in-1 Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis, along with Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. Eric Martin, even on the PS4, the game updates are huge. You got to play the game and then have to wait. Always bugs me. Yeah. Colin Barrett, looking forward to the Flat Earth rant. Paul Graham, oh, I need to be part of the Flat Earth rant. Hey, you can join me for that, man. Or at least maybe for the supplemental to talk about it. Joseph Barbado, that's another BS thing with game downloads. They are so big, and now the internet providers want to put data caps. You'll end up downloading 3 games, and you won't be able to do anything else. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing. The PlayStation 5 downloads one thing at a time, which is fucking irritating, especially when you're first getting it and setting it up. But whatever. NGO9, sounds good, send me a message, and boom, he did. Boom, he did, yeah. Joseph, Jadic Productions. Why are park benches better than flat earthers? A park bench can support things. Stone Wolf, I'll be there watching you guys vaporize in Romulans. Might do Bridge Crew. Haven't do Bridge Crew in a while. We'll see. We'll see. Joseph Barbado, I did that cap. I have a lifetime STO subscription on PC, but I restarted everything on my PS4. No, see, that's fucking bullshit. I do have a lifetime subscription on the PC, and I don't want to have to redo everything. Just saying. Curtis says, I used to own an original Nintendo and I love it. LOL. Stone Wolf says, do you have a PlayStation, a PSP Vita? No, I have the, it's a little handheldy one with little disc things. Is that a Vita? I don't think it's a Vita. Is it a Vita? Maybe it is. PSP though. Maybe? I don't know. Yes, I have one of those. SC Scout Guy. So I just read on the PlayStation 5, you can't use a regular external hard drive on it. You have to buy a solid state drive to use with them. That is some bullshit. Is that still the case though? Because the latest update fixed that. You can put stuff on external drives now, but I don't know if they have to be solid state drives. So if that's a new thing, then yeah, that's bullshit as well. Curtis Simpkins. The Super Nintendo, I love the Star Wars game on that, Captain. I have the Super Star Wars game downloaded on the PS5 and the PS4, actually. Black Delegation. I'm only 2 months in STO. I found out about the game from Trekyards. If I started on PC and built up a roster of ships, there's no way I would want to start over on a new platform. Yeah, tell me about it. Eric Martin. I had a rare game system called the Atari 5200, which was quite good for the 80s, but Atari was going under and couldn't support it. Yeah, it was like the predecessor to the 2600. And yeah, I've seen Angry Video Game Nerds video on that. Yeah. Data Productions, is this now the time for jokes? I mean, sure, I guess. We've been doing this for over an hour now. It's kind of winding down. Like I said, if anybody wants to hit like, we did hit 50 likes, which is awesome. I wouldn't mind a few more super chats if possible. If not, that's cool. Like I said, I don't want to be that guy that only reads super chats, because that's not how this thing works. But, you know, if you can, awesome. Adam Juneman, World of Tanks and World of Warships is the same as Star Trek Online for computer and Xbox. Yeah, I just downloaded World of Tanks for the PlayStation. Because one thing that made me want to do it is because they just released a special edition, like tanks for G.I. Joe and Cobra. So there's Cobra and G.I. Joe tanks, which is cool, like tanks for that. It'd be cool for them to release like the Sky Striker stuff for World of whatever. There's a plane one as well. But yeah, so I downloaded World of Tanks. I haven't played it yet. I know a lot of people that played it. I've played it a few times on the computer, but honestly, it wasn't quite there for me, you know. on, just answering a message here. So yeah, I haven't really got into World of Tanks. The few times I've played it has been horseshit because you're in a tank, and I mean, shock, right? But you can't do anything. You get behind a building, you do whatever, and you got people like just massacring you from across the field. You're boom, you're dead. It's like, oh, that's fucking great. So I hate those games that limit the access to a new person. Like you're fighting against people that are fucking just kicking your ass because you didn't start playing on day one. I mean, I've caught up on Call of Duty and stuff now. Like I can, you know, do level 70 or something with prestige. I forget what I'm way up there, but it's really fun. I just Call of Duty. The reason I like Call of Duty, and don't get on me about this, like it's like basic bitch, basic white boy bitch game, right? Whatever. I really don't fucking care. Because you know what? It's a game I can pick up, play for 10, 15 minutes. Don't have to worry about a storyline. Don't have to remember where I was. Just pick up and play. Not think about it. Just play for an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending. Relieve stress or build up stress. Sometimes that game is really stressful. You just want to fucking whip your controller and shut the game off. And that happens sometimes. A lot of times, though, it's just very relaxing and like, yeah, yeah. So. Okay. Gary Kyle, glad to see you are well, Captain, and happy to catch your live. Thank you, Gary. Good to see you as well. Black Delegation. My favorite part of STO on consoles is flying the ship with the thumbsticks. Flying on PC feels weird to me. I don't like pointing and clicking. It doesn't feel like flying to me. That's interesting. I didn't know how it worked exactly with the console controller for Star Trek Online. I never thought about that. See, that's one thing. That's the thing I do when I play Star Trek Online. I don't really do missions anymore. I jump on. I take my ships for a spin. I'll fly a ship around and I'll use the mouse to like scroll around it as it's flying through space. Like, let's get some good angles, get a screen cap or two, change up the ship to another ship. I don't really play the missions and stuff anymore like I used to. So. But I'll have to try that with the console then if the controller is a lot better for flying. Jaddock Productions, did you know that in Sydney they don't give you the key to the city, they give you the coat hanger to the 3-day head start. Curtis Simpkins, I love playing Mass Effect Andromeda, love the game. Yes. Adam, like story mode, die too easy in online playing, so sticking with story mode. Yeah. All right, here's the thing. So we covered the no 3D. We covered not very backwards compatible. We covered the no themes thing. We covered the hardware issues, kind of. That's more in the other video. The janky buttons. The buttons on the front of this thing are fucking sketchy as all fuck. The PlayStation 2, solid buttons. The PlayStation 3, amazing. It didn't even look like there were buttons there. You just touch it and it fucking... Same with the PlayStation 4. You can't see the button. You put your finger there, it doesn't even feel like you're pushing a button. So, are we having issues moderator-wise? Because somebody's saying ranting and bitching just causes issues. I don't know. I'll have to check the rant in a second. Hopefully everything's under control. Paul and Matt and Joseph and all you guys are doing well with the moderator thing. Let me know. No VR until 2022, which was fine. I mean, but now apparently there's going to be no more consoles until 2022, which is bullshit. Which might get put up. I think that'll be pushed up to like fall this year. But the one thing we didn't cover was the fact that this is only available in white. And I don't know how other people feel about that. I hate white electronics. I hate white phones. I hate white iPads. I just hate white electronics. If Star Trek has taught me anything, it's that it's supposed to be nice and black and sleek. So everything should be black. iPads should be black. Phones should be black. My phone's black. My iPad's black. My TVs are black. My monitors are black. Even in the day, back in the day, I had an IBM Aptiva computer. You know why? Because it was fucking black. The whole thing was black. I hate that computers are white. That's just stupid. PlayStation 5, guess what? Only comes in white. And they rumored that they were going to be doing a black version of it. Did they? No, of course they didn't. Why would they? Plus, then they said, oh, there will be a black version coming. That was apparently a clickbait article. Then there was like 3D. There was third-party suppliers going to be making new plates for them in different colors, which is a fantastic idea. Apparently that got shut the fuck down. So I don't know why it's only available white, but I mean, it's fine. It looks really good in white where it's sitting, and I talk about that in my video. We can actually show you guys. I got it beside my Boba Fett prototype helmet there. So that white console looks fantastic next to that. Like, they are made to be together. So no problem with it being white there. But overall, electronics should be black. It's just how it is. Don't try to tell me otherwise, because let me just see here. All right, so where was I? Hold on, I gotta get this thing back up. I need to get it up. Sounds dirtier than it should, probably. All right. So I don't like sticking to story mode because multiplayer is too hard. Yeah, a lot of games that is the case, unfortunately. So, yeah. Colin, me too. I will always go for black, but with grudgingly accepting silver as long as silver suits the device. Yes, silver is fantastic. Silver can be beautiful on this thing. Actually, there's a guy that did the PlayStation 5. He rebuilt the whole thing in brass. And this thing is a piece of art. This thing is beautifully designed. It is a beautiful, beautiful system. And in brass, it looks fantastic. In black, it would look even better, honestly. Problem with black is it collects dust. It's a lot easier to see dust on something that's black, but I really hate white devices. Hold on, I think I'm missing a few things here. Joseph says they have so many missions right now in STO. I have to catch up on a lot of them. I have to take the plunge. We can play together, Cap. I think we're still PS4 friends. LOL. Yes, and I think there's a Team Trekyards fleet in STO on the PC. I'm not sure about console. Actually, I'm not in charge of the fleet. I got other people more experienced than that doing that. But head on over to Facebook. There is a Star Trek Online Team Trekyards group. Join that if you want to be able to become part of the Team Trekyards group. Our starbase is like totally done up to the nines. It's got everything leveled up on it. And so we got a really good fleet online. So go check that out and be part of Team Trekyards online. I don't think it's on the console, but it could be. You have to join the Facebook group. So you want to join the in-game fleet, and then they'll set you up. They'll hook you up. There's Paul and Adam that run that, and they do a fantastic job. So just tell them Captain Foley sent you. Curtis says, how is downloading on PS5, Cap, and playing live games? Downloading has been bullshit for me because keeps disconnecting from the wireless. I need to maybe hardwire it. But so if you're downloading something and it fails, you have to go in and clear it from the fail list before you can re-download it. Or just restart the system, have it reconnect to the Wi-Fi, and then do a resume. But that doesn't always work. So I've been having issues with it. Colin, me too. I will always go for black. Yeah, silver. Yep. Fantas. There was a company who did different colored side covers. Sony let them shut down. Sony shut them down. Yeah, I know, and that's bullshit because not everybody wants a white fucking system. Like, don't do that to your customer base. That's another thing that pissed me off. Go and watch my video because. Joseph Barbato, there was a read that one. Damn it. Adam Juneman, game selections always suck on new consoles. Yes, they do. And then all of a sudden it's like, now they're releasing nothing new for the old system. Because I remember that with the PlayStation 4 and stuff. It's like, oh, well, you know, I have a PS3. I'm fine. I don't need a PlayStation 4. I'll just, you know, play the games because they'll still make them for both systems. It's fine. And then all of a sudden, it's like, all the new games are like PS4, PS4. It took a bit of time, but all of a sudden you notice it. And when you notice it, you notice it. So, let's see. Eric Martin, my rant about online play would be people crunching chips or babies crying in the background. That's why with Call of Duty, I turn off all my sounds. I don't listen to anybody's fucking mic. I don't give a shit what they're doing. The only one that I can't do that on is Squadrons, where you hear your other squad mates, and I agree with that. But today, I was playing Call of Duty, and it was a search and destroy mission, and the dipshits on my team, like two of them, me and another guy were the only ones doing anything. The other guys were like, huh. They were like using their spray paint graffiti thing, which is, I guess, something you can do, and spray painting a truck with little heart shapes or big heart shapes. But they're taking time, and so eventually, by the end of the mission, I stopped the missions because we had lost a few, and I stayed and watched these guys, and they fucking painted the whole truck red. And Matt, yes, Squadrons is cross-platform. Squadrons is also 2D or VR. It's amazing in VR as a flight simulator, and you get to fly the Y-Wing, the X-Wing, the B-Wing, the TIE Interceptor, the regular TIE Fighter, TIE Bomber. There's a few other ones. It's a fun game. I've done some live streams of it, so. Jaddock Productions. I felt bad for Jango Fett. He was so angry he lost his head. Jordan Shred just got here. Did I already miss all the profanity? Yes, Jordan, you missed a lot of it. I would go back and rewatch this one if you're interested because it was laced. And I was on a steady tirade of just ranting, which can be quite enjoyable, which makes me remember that I'm parched, so I need to have a drink. Guys, also make sure you're subscribed to this channel. This is not Trekyards, even though I'm wearing a Trekyards shirt. This is Captain Foley personal channel. So make sure that subscribe button isn't red, because if it's red, that's a red alert. You mean you have to hit it and turn it off, deactivate that red alert. Also, click your notification bell icon to all. Do that now, guys, while I'm here watching you. Just subscribe. Yeah. Thank you. Next. Yeah, you. Notification bell icon, don't forget. Yes, there you go. Click that. Thank you. Yeah, also like the video, guys. Click that like button if you haven't. Yeah. Gary Kyle, if PlayStation is smart, which is questionable, they will listen to the fans and give us a better PS5. Yeah, they need to make some changes, even if it's just software updates, because like I said early on, it feels like these first release ones are, hey, you're our super beta testing group. You don't know you're fucking beta testers, but you are. That's why there's a limited number and we're not releasing any more yet. We want to see how much trouble you guys have. Then we'll fix that shit and supply more. That's what it feels like. Black delegation. Everything should be black. Captain Foley is going to be the quote of the dedication plaque of my starship, the USS Black Delegation. I didn't say that everything should be black. I said all electronics should be black or silver or white in some instances. But no, I don't actually like white electronics. That's just... Jack, Boba now has Jango's eyes. He keeps them in the nightstand. That's disgusting. Matt Boardman, the DS9 update in STO was fantastic. I haven't checked that out yet, Matt. So, I'm part of the fleet now. I just haven't had any time to play yet. Oh, so you're Team Trekyards now, Matt? We got some great peeps. SC Scout Guy, my Super Nintendo Entertainment System, which was white and gray when I got it, is now an ugly yellow color. That's the other problem with white electronics, depending on the plastic. Yeah. Trust me, these aren't designed to last long enough to turn yellow, so you're fine. Like I said earlier, 10 to 15 years for any of this shit now, and then it's like, oh, whatever, we don't care. Everything, you want the new system, right? Yeah, we do, but can we play our old games? No, that's funny. If we decide to remaster them, maybe, but otherwise, fuck you. And yes, Matt, Squadrons is cross-platform, so ENGO9, hey Cap, you should play World of Warships with me, DGR, and Renee. I mean, I'm not that into World of Warships, honestly, but I mean, I'd give it a try for you guys. You're my bridge crew, after all. I love you guys. I love you. You're my peeps. You're my peeps. Hold on. I need to do something real quick here. All right. Sorry, guys. I get distracted easily by shiny things. That's why everything should be black, so it's not shiny. Cade says, "Are you Batman?" No, I'm not. But I do know Batman personally. He's kind of an asshole. He's also poor ass broke. Gary Kyle, I'm excited for the new Horizon and God of War, but I will play them on my PS4 and upgrade later. By the way, I will wait till 2023 for my PlayStation 5. The later the better. Yeah, that was my original thought as well. Well, actually, my original thought was I'm going to buy it day one. And then that changed to fuck them. I'm going to wait a year and a half, 2 years maybe. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. But yeah. Matt Boardman, make sure to set the notifications to all when you subscribe. And we got one more like, 54. Can we get 55? Can we get one more like to 55? Maybe. That'd be great. Kate MacArthur says Nintendo. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Fantas. Have to go now, 5 a.m. here. Don't rant too much. Stress affects too much health-related things, but sometimes it's nice to get it out from the soul. Good day or good night, Waves. Good night, Fantas. Thank you for joining us. It's been great to have you here. And yeah, ranting is fun sometimes. I love when I'm in the mood to rant. Like tonight, I came into this live. I was not feeling good. I was just, I mean, physically I'm fine. I got a little bit of a sore back, but I've just been kind of depressed today, and I didn't want to do the live. But you guys always, as always, have cheered me up, and that was a perfect mood to start this ranting because I just came in hot. I thought I'd like chill for a minute or two, talk to you guys, but no, I came in hot, just off the go. So if you missed the beginning, go back and watch it because it's definitely worth it. At least I hope it is. Curtis says, Captain, you must like Johnny Cash, the Man in Black, and he used to love trains. I love Johnny Cash, man. Absolutely. Adam Junman, other reason I quit playing online is punk kids swearing and having mental breakdowns if they don't have military. If I didn't have military bearing, I would reach you and slap the punk it. No, that's like I said. That's why I turn off everybody's fucking audio. I just mute everybody because I don't want to hear them. Because you get kids that are fucking playing the game, like singing songs like da 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 da, and that's all they do the whole time they fucking play. You just want to fucking punch them in the head. Like, I don't know if they do it as a fucking tactic to fuck with you, but god damn it fucking works because I want to kill little bastards, and not in the game, in real fucking life. So I just turn everybody's audio off for that. So, and I don't play any games that I don't. Well, like I said, Squadrons is different. Squadrons, I don't think you can do that necessarily. But yeah, little fucking 12-year-olds fucking playing Call of Duty and thinking they're badass. No, you're not. So, fuck off. Man. Wayne Og. The biggest change will have to be the memory. It's severely inadequate for the scope of today's games. Yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know. Jedi Productions. Okay, I'm now downloading Star Trek Online. I look forward to blasting y'alls. And if the shuttle is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Black Delegation, this channel needs a membership option. I would join Trekyards, but I don't want to give Cockings half the money. LOL. Wow. I don't think I have the option to do a join here. I'll have to see. I'll have to go into the settings and see if I can set that up. I don't think I've got enough subscribers or some shit. So, but thank you. I appreciate that, Black Delegation. Send me a super chat then. So, Eric Martin, I have a newer laptop and the Wi-Fi overheats and it cuts out. I got a Wi-Fi repeater and it has the Ethernet port. Bleh. And that's my my cheap workaround. Cool. Jordan Shred, as an Optimus fan, what are your thoughts on the $700 USD self-transforming walking and talking Optimus announced last week? Already ordered yours? I talked about that earlier in the stream. I went to order it. I hesitated for a minute. I'm like, that's fucking a lot of money. Yeah, it's limited edition. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Went to order it. They're fucking sold out. So I think it's fucking great. I think it's really cool and it's bigger than I anticipated. And I just saw a lot of cool functionality with it. I am super stoked for it. I'll get one if I can, but they were sold out. I was going to pre-order it, but they were sold out. Cade MacArthur, Nintendo's what Genesis isn't. Black Delegation, $5. With the first pick in the 2021 racial draft, the Black Delegation selects drum roll, Captain Foley. Yay. Colin Barrett, I don't rant often, but when I do, I go. I don't rant often, but when I go, I go. Once brought a large manufacturing facility with over 500 people in that section to a standstill, ranting about a management decision. Yeah, I'm the same way. A lot of times I'll just go off and kind of be an asshole. Other times I will fucking rant and I won't shut up. That's why I thought this series would be such a good idea, because a lot of my lives, just my hangouts, turn into rants, and I'm like, this is fun. And I love being able to get it out of my system because I feel so better after I rant. So I thought rant alert would be a good idea. However, the problem is I need to be worked up to rant. So even for the edited videos, I have to make sure that I'm in the mood, that it comes across right, that it's not too bitchy, too nitpicky, too whiny. It's very like, this is a fact. This is how I don't like it. Things like that, you know. So yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you. I just wish I was in the mood more, but I don't though, because I don't like the mood that I'm in when I have to do these sometimes. So, but a lot of times I do like ranting. So, and also, that's the other thing that made me think of this. Like literally 4 years ago, I've been doing captain's logs for a long time. One was warning incoming rant, and I had a picture of me like this on the thumbnail. That got like double the views of any of my captain's logs ever. So it's like, people love rants. They love to hear people bitch and complain. So Rant Alert series just makes sense. But anyway. ER Mixon's Craziest Series. When you start using the term punk kids, you know that you are old. Fucking little bastards is what I call them. I don't call them punk kids. Maybe I did call them punk. I don't know. But the pricks. Gary Kyle, I'm just throwing it out there, but I wanted to let you know that you have a lot in, that I have a lot in common and would like to be online buddies. Long live Trekyards. Trekyards is one word, Gary, but thank you. And Gary, yeah, absolutely. I made a lot of good friends through Trekyards, both online and in real life. And so, yeah, just shoot me a message on Facebook or something. We'll chat. Yeah. Dreamer out there, Cap, the self-transforming Optimus Prime is a reissue of a 3-year-old Chinese, not Optimus toy that was only $300. It became $700 with a license from Hasbro, so don't pay $700 for it. Well, Dreamer out there, you're half correct. It was an older toy, which was an Optimus Prime. It did transform, but that's all it did. It didn't have all the servo motors. It didn't have the accompanying app. It didn't have whatever. So thank you for the advice, but I'll buy what I want to buy, and we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I see your point. I know which one you're talking about. I've seen it. It's not quite the same. They've upgraded it for this, but they had to start somewhere. So thank you though. Thank you. Don't hate me, Dreamer out there. Jedi Productions, PS5, the white sheep of the family. Wah, wah, wah. What is up with this shit? Oh, that's why it's like an 8-minute goddamn video. Okay, these ones are all shorter, so it's fine. Curtis says a lot of people love them rant videos, Captain. I need to make one. Joseph, I love the Captain's logs. Thank you so much. That they should come back on a regular basis. I've promised it for a while. I just honestly don't have something to talk about every week. Like, I try to just do videos here and there, but I really miss the Captain's log format. Especially when I went into a topic like, where the fuck is engineering on the TOS Enterprise? Or whether the turbo lift is offset or not, that's a big thing. Things like that. Like, I miss those ones, and I need to do more like that on my own. So, Planty, who's worse, Punk Kids or Clouds? Well, they're both on my lawn, either running across my lawn or casting shadows across my lawn. So I yell at all of them equally. So screw the kids and the clouds. I actually did yell at a cloud once. It was last year in the summer. Sylvia laughed at me because I'm like, fucking cloud. Because it was, honestly, it was too cold when the cloud was in front of the sun. But when the sun was out, it was fucking nice. And I forget what I was doing. I was doing something outside and I was like getting cold. And it's like, what the fuck? So I was yelling at a cloud, just like Grandpa Simpson. Cade MacArthur, do you like Final Space? I don't know what that is, so no. Jordan Shred, I'm sorry to hear you weren't able to get Optimus. Unicron update for you. Canadians are now reporting theirs are getting delivered without shipping. I hope mine arrives soon. Then you get to see it. Yes, I'm looking forward to that, Jordan, because that's going to be a fantastic video. And cool. It'll be great to meet you. But yeah, I wish I got fucking Unicron. I just don't have any room for Unicron. I mean, I can't wait to see it, though. Kate MacArthur, I don't use TikTok for obvious China-related reasons. I mean, I've been super opposed to TikTok, and I don't have it. I can't say that anymore. I do have it, but I only got like 5 people on, and they're friends, and I don't make my own videos because fuck that. But it is a goddamn time suck. It is a time vortex. You turn on TikTok and you get sucked into watching shit for like an hour and a half, and they're funny. A lot of them are funny. I got to admit. Plus, people send me TikTok shit all the time. Sylvia's always sending me TikTok shit. You see it posted on Facebook now. It's like, there's some funny stuff. But I really was opposed to TikTok for a long time. I tend to do that. I get something new comes out and it's popular. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like Game of Thrones. Didn't watch it. Ha! Don't want to watch that shit. Now that it's over, maybe I'll go back and watch it. But I'm very like, I buck the trends. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. So, whatever. I'm a rebel like that. Colin, that rant was when I worked for IBM. Was summoned by management minutes later who thought I was going to cause a strike. Funny thing is, in the end, I was right about the management decision. Adam Juneman, I said punk kids because I'm trying not to swear and trying to be somewhat respectful on the chat. There's no need for that on these, that's fine. Cade MacArthur, metal or punk rock? Black Delegation, oh snap, I just got an email that my first ever Eagle Moss model has shipped. It only took 3 months. Well, they're bad for restocking their stuff, I gotta say. Wow, this is really irritating me. What is this? There we go. There we go. Get out of that stuff. There we go. Gary says, well, I don't use social media, but if there is a Discord channel, I would join that. There is a Trekyards Discord, but I fucking hate Discord with a passion and avoid it every chance I get because it's a piece of shit program that never fucking works right for me, and fuck Discord. Discord should be its own rant video because fuck Discord. I'll go on occasionally and check one or two pages. People send me messages occasionally. I never really go on Trekyards one because it's being run by some good people over on from the Trekyard or the Trekyards mods that know Discord. So the videos get shared there and stuff, but I really don't. You can message me on there. I am in there. I'm there. What the hell's my username? Captain Foley 74. But I don't like Discord. Jedi Productions, I dare you to do a short video where you're running through your backyard in your captain's robe and start yelling at the clouds. I will fucking do that. I will do that for the win. I have a Star Trek captain's robe, and I got the hat, and I got the little kerchief thing, and I got the pipe. Looks like Star Trek version of Hugh Hefner. I'll do that. Jordan Shred, in fairness, I don't have room for Unicron either. We'll fix that issue down the road. We'll probably have to move my Lego UCS Millennium Falcon. Plante. I still haven't got confirmation on how the fuck to say that, by the way. Plante, Plantee, Plantier. Exactly. I just hope the gold gets posted on formats. Exactly. I just hope the gold gets posted on formats I do follow. What do you mean by gold and formats? Like, that needs clarification because I'm behind in the chat and I might have missed something. Joseph says, yeah, man, I had to delete my TikTok. It was consuming my life. Yeah. Even if you delete it, though, like, I never look at mine. But people send you shit all the time. And it's like, stop. But then they're funny and you're like, I don't know. ER Mixon's craziest theories. Don't watch Game of Thrones. You'll learn to love it and then let down at the end. Yeah, I've heard that as well. I know the last season really shit the bed, so. But, yeah. Jordan Shred, dumb question. Is your office chair from Costco? I think we have the same chair. This is not my office chair. Oh, the one downstairs? The one's in all my other videos? No, it's not. It was ordered off Amazon. It might be available at Costco. I don't know. This one is actually Sylvia's chair from the library, from her desk. So I usually don't have a chair here. I have a futon, like a couch behind you guys. But it's not super comfortable to sit on for very long periods of time. So, plus, this is a better backdrop. Plenty. Non-PC gamers be like, fuck Discord. We use Discord when we play D&D on Roll20, and almost every session something goes wrong and I can see people talking but I can't hear them, so I have to restart it. Then they come back, or they can't hear us all of a sudden. And it's like, seriously? I'm talking, hello, the settings haven't changed, what the fuck is happening? So I have to restart Discord, and I just hate Discord. From the first day I tried using it, I've had problems with it. That being said, me and technology do not get along. Like I said, I'm where technology comes to die. That's probably the reason I had issues with my PlayStation 5. Because technology and me just don't get along at all. So, anyway. Colin Barrett, I have never been able to get Discord to work properly. My man. Thank you, Colin. Jadek Productions, well, do it. It would be funny as hell. I'll consider it. Adam Juneman, the Captain's Masterpiece Theater. Dun, 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 dun. I should go get my pipe. I'll have to show you guys. Actually, I probably can. Hold on. I'm going to look for a picture. It might take me forever because I got a lot of fucking pictures. But, albums. This might not be a good idea. If you haven't seen my Leisure Captain Foley, you're missing out. It's a bigger format. This might be possible. Hold on. I got a lot to scroll through. A lot of Captain Foley pics. Are they all safe for work? I mean, no, probably not. But that's okay. It's a lot easier on the iPad because there's more just gives you a wider field of view. Like, see if I can find it. If you guys can see what's going on here, you can like freeze frame or something, but I don't think you'll be able to. This is just the Captain Foley stuff, so. It's just the Captain Foley stuff. Just saying. Just saying. Where the hell is it? You gotta see the robe now that you've mentioned it. Because I wear it to conventions and shit sometimes. I know this is like the live stream just like dead stop. Boom. Oh, what? But it's Joseph's fault from Jaddock Productions because he asked. All right, there it is. There's Captain Foley. Captain Foley approves. See the little hat, the pipe, the captain's. I don't have the kerchief there. I have it later. I wore the kerchief at a convention. Here it is. There it is. All right. See, there's Captain Foley in the captain's chair with the Star Trek kerchief. Being a badass. It's my bridge, bitches. Get off this shit. Yeah. You guys are like, wow. Wow, what an asshole. See, look, beside the Trekyards peeps. They're good peeps, don't you know? See, it's like the Hugh Hefner of Star Trek. Badass, I'm telling you. So yeah, I have the outfit. If you want me to run out... Oh, and then my chest hair. My triple chest hair. Yeah, I had to do the triple chest hair. There's the kerchief. Anyway, you guys don't care, so that's fine. Moving on. There's my buddy Sky Westman and myself. That's London Batman, but that's him as a Ghostbuster. Anyway, that's all for now. So you guys don't really care. And I'm just being self-indulgent. And hey, it's my channel. I can do that. Okay. Kate MacArthur. Maybe if TikTok wasn't from Japanistan, I'd be slightly less hesitant to download it. I don't know what any of that means. Plenty, the good funny videos from TikTok get posted on formats, Facebook, Reddit, etc. I do oh, okay, gotcha. 40 plus people, guilds on WoW have no issues. Well, those World of Warcraft people are electronic gods then or something, because I don't know. Yeah, I will share the odd TikTok video on Facebook just because it's worth watching because they're funny. But yeah, I try not to. So, Jedi Productions. If you don't like Discord, whatever you do, don't use Datcord. It's mine. Discord and Datcord. That's funny. That's funny. Planty user error cough. User error. Yeah. Hey. If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you. I'm just kidding. Probably is user error, but it happens on the laptop. It happens on the computer downstairs. It's not a computer thing. It's a chat program. You go into the chat room, it should fucking work, and it just doesn't work. It's not reliable. I'm sorry, but it's not. Adam Juneman, you have the robe and pipe. Now I need fireplace. There's a fireplace downstairs. I can use that. Curtis, Captain Sherlock Holmes. E.R. Mixon's Craziest Series. Do you think LeVar Burton should host Jeopardy? Sure. Yes. Why not? Okay. Let's see. It's not a computer thing. It's a you thing. Okay, dropping it. Yeah. It probably is a me thing, honestly. It's just, like I said, technology and me don't get along, and it's a shame because I fucking love technology. As you can see, I got technology everywhere, and when it works, it works. When it doesn't work, it all fucking goes wrong at the same time. And there's certain things that just do not work for me, and Discord, unfortunately, is one of them. All right, guys, let's see where we're at here. We are at almost 2 hours, which is great. Hit that like button if you haven't already. 60 likes is really good. And share this around, like I said, with anybody that you think has a PlayStation 5 and hates them, or even a PlayStation 5 and loves them. I don't want to say that I hate PlayStation because, like I said, I am a PlayStation guy. I just wish that it worked a bit better. And I've had issues with it. So, like I said, check out the edited video of the rant alert because I go into all the details there for that. Here has been really great talking to you guys. But yeah, I mean, we've cut our viewers in half. I guess showing me in the robe was a little much for people. So, anyway, it's probably time to call it quits. But thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, hit that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget the bell notification icon to all, which is very important actually for the algorithm and helps out the channel in ways that mean a lot. So if you can, please do. If you can't super chat, a great way to help out is, like I said, subscribing and hitting that notification bell icon. So, and also sharing the videos around if you can. That'd be great. Share the content. Curtis says, I am like you on technologies. We don't get along at times. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you. It's like I'm a walking EMP, is what I feel like. You know, just all of a sudden, oh, this is working great for years. All of a sudden, Stuart's here. Oh, no, it doesn't work. It's like, oh, great. Yay. Joy. Anyway, that's where we'll call it quits. Didn't quite hit 2 hours, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. But thank you guys for joining me, and have yourselves a great night. And if you want to buy a PS5, wait a little bit, maybe. Going to have to anyway, because like I said, there's not going to be any in stores anytime soon. So, but thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next rant alert. So, that was an interesting message. All right, cool. Well, thanks. Guys, like I said, have yourselves a great night, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. I'm going to be doing a little bit more filming this week. Got some good content coming out, so if you're into the captain's reviews and unboxings and stuff, there should be some good stuff coming up. And don't, like I said, not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday is probably the next rant alert, and I'll probably do a poll on the community tab of YouTube to find out what it should be about. Might be flat earthers. Who knows? Because it's flat earthers. Anyway, that's it. Talk to you guys later. Have yourselves a good night. Captain Foley signing off. Stand down, rant alert.